Hello, Pharmalife family. Well, they asked, you delivered. Thank you so much, Pharmalife family. And as you guys know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did a little 5-minute clip about a young boy whose mother had reached out to us and who was in the need of some healing with a digestive problem. And here we have it. And Pharmalife family, we've got the Pharmalife dogs to visit with us during this interview. You guys met Inca and that Caesar. They're absolutely wonderful dogs, and they've done lots and lots of healing for all of us for so long. So, Pharmalife family, Terry and Matt, here they are. And, you know, we can't thank you all enough for, you know, we had someone donate your stay, and then you didn't have enough money for the plane ticket, right? And so, boom, I got on, we did the YouTube, and boom, within 24 hours,
it was fast.
Right? Within 24 hours, we had another $2,000. And that's a testimony to this place. That's a testimony to all of you that have come here, and you know what this place can do. So we thank you. I know Terry and Matt thank you. Just to get ahead of ourselves, just thank you, thank you, thank you. But now, let's back up a little bit, right? Let's talk about what led you to here, right? What led you to making even that phone call to say, hey, you know, my son needs help. Please, can you help us?
I sought the treatment of an alternative medical doctor, and he suggested that I read David Klein's book, and I should focus on chapter 5.
Hello, David Klein. Thank you again. I love you, man.
And so in doing that, David Klein suggested that I sign up for his newsletter. And every day he sends IBD, irritable bowel disease tips. And one of them had a link to Pharmalife. And it also showed the YouTube video of one of your former guests who had colitis.
Clady, who was just here a couple of months ago, and she's actually doing very well. We've stayed in touch with her, and she's continuing and doing really good.
And so I saw that video in the late night hours. That's when always things happen. And then, of course, the next morning I had to show it to Matthew. And then one thing led to another. We filled out information here. And I get, you know, you and Jody must have just fallen in love with my son's story. And, you know, here we are. So.
You know, it's funny. You know, our farm's all about service to others. And when someone reaches out to us like that, you know, I could really feel like you're desperate for your son, you know.
Yeah.
A mother, I mean, you know, what a mother wants her son to be the best, most vibrant, you know, have the opportunity to really succeed in life. And now here he is, he's got a little bit of a bad hand. And so for me, I was just like, well, let's see if we can throw the good hand back at you, you know. So, you know, I mean, it's more, you know, our pleasure to do this, you know.
We're so grateful.
Yeah. But back up a little bit, like talk about his medical history and stuff.
Right. So, Matthew is taking medicine right now.
What's the name of that med?
Remicade.
Remicade, okay.
For his Crohn's disease.
Mm-hmm.
But our goal is to get him off of the medicine.
Right, and that was the purpose for coming here, right? To learn a way of changing your lifestyle.
Definitely.
Right, so that slowly but surely. And our idea, right, is just maybe wean off this Remicade in time.
And it's interesting, like, because we never thought, like, our previous diets always incorporated meat and a lot of protein.
Yeah.
And in doing that, you know, Matthew noticed that it ended up giving him a lot of gas.
Yeah.
So.
Farty fart toot toot. Yeah. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so the amazing part about being here and this diet is it's really helped him.
Yeah.
I mean,
the food combining, right? So you're eating the simple fruits and then either the green herbs or the green juices at different times, or properly food combined to where there's not enough gas. There's not any gas through the system. And people don't realize this out there in YouTube land, but when you have a lot of gas, it means you're not food combining your food properly. And actually, even the healthiest food, if you're not combining it correctly, can create, if you get a lot of gas, that's fermentation in the gut, and that can create a very acidic environment. And acid breeds disease. Alkaline breeds health.
right.
Fruits and vegetables are the alkaline. So that's why we put you on a super simple alkaline, properly food combined diet, and look what happened. The farty farts go away.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll also notice in time too, the longer you do this, you know, you guys have only been here a short period of time, but you've learned a new way of living, is that the body odor goes away too.
Yeah.
That gas, the
Yep.
smelly farts, bad breath, body odor are all part of fermentation. They call it putrefaction in the gut. And when that goes away with the proper diet, the body gets better, gets more alkaline.
We've learned a lot.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So your experience here, you've been here for a bit. What have you enjoyed?
I like going on all the waterfall hikes.
Yeah, man.
Those are fun. Peace Falls, Nyaka.
Yep.
I went ziplining too.
Went zip lining.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And just going to yoga every morning, I like that. It's really like peaceful and calming. And it's taught me to just like focus on breathing and not always just focus on like what I have to do. It just really calms me down.
Yeah. So focusing on that breath, right, puts you in the present moment, right? And the present moment is what the reason why we created the center out in the middle of nowhere, because everything's still. It's present. The only thing that's not present in this world is the human being sometimes, right? All of nature is present. And so when you do a healing center out in nature, it gets us to work on being present, right? And yoga helps us too when you're using that breath, right? That's awesome.
And also, I'm really close to touching my toes now.
Let's see it. Come on. Pharmalife Family. We got a toe toucher.
A live demo.
Oh, so close. And he was an easy 2 or 3
I
inches.
was like here.
Yup. See that?
Thank you, Pernella.
A little bit of yoga. And of course, yoga, what does physical yoga do? It opens the body. The more the body opens, because all disease is just energetic blockages in the body. And so physical yoga pries the body open to bring in that healing. Just like walking barefoot, right, helps the Mother Earth, the sun, everything that you were doing, the water, right, all these natural waters that are alkaline, just continually open the body. What's gotten better? I'm sure everybody out there, you know, wants to know what's gotten better. And you have already in a short period of time. And we know, right, natural healing takes a while, man. My fibromyalgia took me 1.5 years to completely heal it. So he's only been here for a short period of time, and already symptoms are improving.
Yeah. Like within like I don't know a day or so, my mom noticed that I didn't have any bags anymore, but I didn't actually realize it until like 3 or 4 days.
Nice.
Then I looked in the mirror and I was like, "Who am I? I'm supposed to be this like white pale zombie."
Nope. Look at that. You got little red, rosy cheeks now. There are no, and it's true. And dark circles under the eyes are a lot of like liver, a lot of like it shows a toxic body, and you're starting to release that, my friend.
Yeah. And then also, like when I would come home from school every day, from like the knee down, my legs would be swollen with like edema, and I could just like make an indent in my legs, and that I haven't had it in like a week.
Clear as a bell.
Yep.
No more edema. And edema also has to do with the lymph system, right?
Yeah.
The lymph system backing up. And if the lymph system's back up, then the body can properly detoxify. And so that's opened up now to allow the body to cleanse itself. That's amazing in a very short period of time.
Right.
And you've been battling with Crohn's? This is Crohn's disease too, by the way. Sorry, everybody. So he's been battling with a severe digestive condition.
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So he's been here for a very short period of time. And in that short period of time, edema is gone. Bags under the eyes are gone. So the liver's clearing. The kidneys, lymph system's clearing. Pretty amazing. Anything else? And the gas.
Yeah.
And, you know, all the people that are here, right, they're inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, not only my wife and I, but everybody that's here at the same time, you know, offers an inspiration. I remember, you know, a little bit of a funny thing. I remember, right, when you asked Jay the first couple of days, are you really eating just bananas and right? Because I mean, we were 15 years old, right? When I was 15, I was eating burgers and fries and living, you know, playing Little League Baseball. And now here I am, some bald guy, walks you around the farm, tells you to walk barefoot, get sun, think loving thoughts. You know, I can only imagine, man, and then just eat bananas, papayas, and green juices.
But he's doing it.
You know?
He's
I mean,
doing it.
I remember myself. I remember going up and talking to my wife and being like, man, I would think this guy's nuts. You know? And when I was 15, right? But, and then of course you asked Jay, and Jay's like, yep, I have been. And Jay, who has psoriasis, it's about 80% gone. And he's been only 2.5 months in, right? And here you are, not that long in, and already symptoms are starting to go away.
Yeah.
So eventually Crohn's disease, man, you're going to put that in your back rearview mirror pretty soon.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just, it's awesome. Like you're saying, it's a collective consciousness that's
Really
here.
is. Yeah.
And now I think you guys feel the reason why all of those people gave you money, right? Now you feel why. It's a family, right? It's about love, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
And now you're going back.
Yeah.
You're going back to what, cars, right? You construct these. Talk to us a little bit about like some of your interests.
So, hobbies of mine, I like to build RC cars, and we couldn't stay here that long because I have an RC event that we're going to next weekend actually.
Yeah, it's in a week.
Yeah.
It's where you build a car, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
And then I'm